I'm here at Arctic Fitness in Singapore. There's a guy here I'm going to meet called Santiago Brand, and he's going to tell me all about what is happening to my brain when I go through extreme discomfort. Now, sauna. Let's see what happens.
I just want to be transparent on what I'm taking, right? So I'm taking Qualia NAD+. The experts say NAD+ is great, so what does it cost me? I do feel a little more energy. Research says it's supposed to give me more energy. It's supposed to help me recover from my workouts. A lot of people say I look like I'm 25, so maybe it's working. Go to qualialife.com/Spartan. You get 15% off. Try it. At the end of the day, I trust these guys.
All right, where's the sauna? Here, it's in here. Did you heat it up for me? Woo-hoo! She turned up the temperature. Look at that. Woo! It was all right at first. Tell you what, once you get those burpees going, sets of burpees, 80 degrees Celsius, got no idea what that is Fahrenheit. We'll put it down the bottom. Now we're gonna do something, I prefer the sauna any day, by the way. I'll take the sauna. This thing, I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. See what this does to my brain. It's been an extremely tough challenge. Do I look tough right now? I'm doing this for the electrodes, Joe. I'm not doing this for looks.
Are you kidding me?
Just tell the folks at Spartan, tell them just a quick bit about yourself.
For sure. My name's Kirsty Ganaway. I'm a half Singaporean, half Australian professional fighter. I made my debut in MMA like 10 years ago, but more recently was in boxing. And I won my first title in 2022, which put me at number 7 in the world in my division.
She's legit, man. Go and check it out. Dude!
Now, there you go.
That's cold. All right, go ahead with the questions, please.
Okay, so first question for you, David. What inspired you to begin your journey with extreme expeditions and endurance events?
I met this guy called Joe Decena, but before I met him, I was doing ultra marathons in the deserts around the world, 250 kilometer races. I just loved it. I loved what it did for my brain, you know? Had an opportunity to join Spartan, the rest is history.
What does the role of cold therapy have in your life?
Cold therapy is so important. I make cold therapy part of my week 7 days a week.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it this cold.
Yeah.
I like a little bit warmer.
How cold is your ice bath?
My ice bath I like to do is somewhere between 9 and 12 degrees.
Okay.
And I think that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
But I mean, this 3 degrees is different. It gives you a real blast.
Can you share an experience where you had to face extreme cold during one of your expeditions?
Oh man, Slovakia, Agogi. Just brutal. It was raining, it was snowing, it was icy, and you couldn't get warm and you couldn't get dry. We were out there for days. I just remember getting a chance to stand beside a fire and I was just so relieved.
So what advice would you give to someone new to ice baths and cold therapy?
Get it done every day. It's really good. It's good for your body, but it's really good for your mind. And whether you're training for a Spartan race or just getting fit, it's just really, really good, mental and physical. I'll tell you what, here at Arctic Fitness in Singapore, these guys have got primo ice baths. This thing is cold, and with that, I've had enough. I'm out of there.
Oh wait, but before you get out, David, I have to tell you something.
Okay.
My ice bath is at room temperature.
When we go to the right, the amount of talking the brain is doing is much more reduced. To me, it would mean that after engaging all these activities, the brain needs to not talk as much to be able to cope better and help the individual cope better. We have put you through all these crazy tests. You did very well. You seem to enjoy it, which is always good. And now what we're going to do is look at the pre and post maps. Green is everything we expected. So the more green somebody has in their maps, the better.
And then after we did everything, so we did the sauna, we did burpees, then we did the ice bath, and we did the treadmill. So 3 different things that challenge the brain in a different way. What the takeaway here is, look at how much better the brain is here. The more green, the more blue here means your brain is getting more oxygen.
That's
Okay?
amazing.
And that's a real time change that we're saying.
This is legit. This is legitimately showing this.
So
This
now
is
we can see
unreal.
real time. Yeah. You've been doing this for a long time, so it's very likely that your brain really enjoys this. If we probably take somebody who's not used to these experiences, maybe their brain won't do us as well, or it won't be at first glance as enjoyable to them. If people are interested in really pushing their limits like you do, or like I do, they can then do these experiences, and then we can provide them with some tangible evidence as to what this does to the brain and how it optimizes.
So it's something like doing a Spartan race.
Yeah.
You're out there, you're running the mountains, you're muddy, you're cold, it's hard. That's like the perfect thing.
It is a perfect thing, and it doesn't mean that you have to finish the race or win the race. The mere fact that you put yourself through that and you overcome, it's going to be excellent for the brain.
You heard it right here. Scientifically proven, getting after it, putting yourself through discomfort, rewires your brain
Exactly.
and makes you ready and more prepared for life. Santiago, thank you
It's
so
been a lot of
much.
fun.
I'm
Thank
not
you so
sure if
much.
I'm grateful, but it was a lot of fun. No, I certainly am grateful. That was awesome.